The morning of Catherine's 44th birthday did not pass quietly. Instead, it arrived with a sound steeped in centuries of royal history. At precisely 1 p.m. on January 9th, the ancient bells of Westminster Abbey rang out in her honor, a rare distinction reserved for only a small circle within the British royal family. For royal watchers, it was a moment that immediately stood out. In recent years, Westminster Abbey has significantly reduced its bell-ringing schedule. Following financial strain after the COVID-19 pandemic, the tradition was scaled back, making each occasion far more deliberate. So when the bells rang for Catherine once again, many saw it as more than a birthday courtesy. It was a signal. In a short message shared online, the Abbey confirmed the importance of the tribute, explaining that the bells were rung to celebrate the birthday of Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales. The post went on to note that the bell ringers performed hundreds of precise ceremonial changes, a level of detail that quietly underscored just how meaningful the moment was. For decades, Westminster Abbey marked the birthdays of senior royals with this honor. Before 2020, the bells rang for Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Philip, their children, and later for King Charles and Queen Camilla. Prince William, Catherine, and their 3 children were also included. But by 2022, the Abbey announced a shift. Only the monarch would receive the tribute. After Queen Elizabeth's passing and King Charles's accession, the tradition was reviewed again. With William and Catherine stepping into their roles as Prince and Princess of Wales, the bells returned, a move widely interpreted as both practical and symbolic. Now, in 2026, Catherine's birthday ringing sends a clear message. Her role within the modern monarchy is not just secure, it's increasingly central. Westminster Abbey also carries deep personal meaning for Catherine. It was here, in 2011, that she married Prince William in a globally watched ceremony that marked her transformation from Kate Middleton into a future queen consort. In recent years, the Abbey has also become closely linked to one of her most personal initiatives, the annual Together at Christmas Carol service. Each December, Catherine invites guests from across the UK to gather inside the historic church, celebrating compassion, service, and community. At the 2025 service, her written message struck a reflective chord, one that now feels especially fitting as she turns 44. She wrote about the human need for belonging and connection, reminding readers that what we do for one another truly matters. At a time when many feel uncertainty and division, her words resonated far beyond the Abbey walls. Rather than hosting a traditional birthday celebration, Catherine also chose this moment to release the final chapter of her Mother Nature project, titled Winter. The project focuses on reflection, healing, and humanity's connection to the natural world. It explores how nature supports emotional resilience, mental well-being, and growth throughout every stage of life. Themes Catherine has quietly championed for years: childhood development, time outdoors, and stepping away from constant screens in favor of real-world connection. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams described the move as quietly powerful, noting that Catherine is carving her own path within the royal institution. He explained that her emphasis on nature reflects values that have long been personal to her, particularly the belief that the outdoors plays a vital role in children's development, something she has advocated for consistently. The sound of Westminster Abbey's bells may have lasted only minutes, but their meaning continues to echo. In a monarchy constantly balancing tradition with modern relevance, Catherine's birthday honor felt like a moment of alignment, where history, duty. Subscribe.